Hardship Diet by Alan Fashion. What if you looked around your luxury apartment one day and in the space of a few minutes, because of something you had heard the day before, your apartment of the last few years looked to your gaze like somewhere for the homeless or poverty-stricken? Would you eat more frugally? You might. What if there was a war tomorrow? You'd stock up. As well, you would probably not worry about a lot you worry about now. Would your artistic efforts and posts online mean the same to you as they do now? It would all change as soon as you thought that you were not the person you had been up until now. A shadow would pass away that was your old life. Now it is survival. Only those strong enough will live to see out any hardships. They will only do things genuinely open to them. Your old self would have perished almost immediately. It seems that really people's worries or their successes are due to basic good human qualities that some have and some don't have. Nor are the qualities always what you thought were needed. The qualities you need are strength and perseverance. Also, to keep mentally and physically active, do things regularly and do things at the right time, get on with others, take an interest in lots of things, and it is more like that. And it is not all stuff in psychology or self-help books or anything else. Now, you realize that the lessons you always had were the correct ones. Nor can all the help somebody needs be given to them by charitable activities or tea and sympathy, although that might have a place. And nor can work be cajoled into the work shy by persuading people in all kinds of ways they should get out of bed. It is just that often people don't do things when really they don't care about them. At least, they do not feel angry or bad about themselves. This is even if it was only for them that they were doing it and nobody else. Nor do some people care that they are not mentally and physically strong, capable or knowledgeable. This is even if just for the sake of it. Also, they don't want to do anything ambitious. And nor might they want to do anything for which you'd need a computer. This is if you were going to do it. And often, success is from doing things right first time. This is when you hope to achieve anything at all. As well, it is often just from being more specific about what you want to do. People might do things for themselves first and for their own self-esteem. And this is when going about anything at all. It is, as well, no matter how much others criticized them. Or it is no matter how much others said something bad would happen. This was when they knew that they didn't really have to believe it. Or they'd fight it if it did happen. And, as well, it is no matter how much anyone in the media says things. Some people realize that they don't know these people. These people in the media have some agenda, it seems. But other than promoting porn, perhaps, you can't tell what it is. Possibly, you don't have to care if you don't know it anyway. You can just do your own thing. This is when you don't have to listen if you don't want to. It all starts with people just being told that they are not normal and they have problems. Or hearing something such as that they are ill explains all their old problems. Yet, being told this is when their problems all really started. Still, the theory is that people can avoid stress by solving the practical problems they have in their life when knowing more about their problems and what causes them. Often, it is an illness or inherited condition. But they didn't know they had it. Now, people can get treatment for it. The idea is that medicine really works. And knowing about their illness can help them in itself. They can act now within their limitations. So they don't then now feel stressed as before. This is when today there is an explanation about what is wrong with them. They can't do normal things. So, they can get better. Their diagnosis is intended to help them. Still, it doesn't necessarily. The truth might not really help. Often, people like this go from normal life and normal friends to being treated as subnormal. Or they are like cripples or like children. As well, people might not have the same legal rights once diagnosed. These are rights people still in normal society take for granted. Nobody listens to ill or disabled people. That is, unless the sick or disabled person talks baby talk back to them to show they are compliant and subservient. Also, many other people have drunk too much, taken illegal drugs that have affected their brains and other things like this that have affected them. But they still lead normal lives. The end.